You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome to your Hometown News. I'm April Frelke with my co-host Charity Seebecker. This is a very special show. It's our 450th show. So glad you could join me on this, Charity.
Me too. I'm glad to be here for this celebration, and hopefully I can stick around for maybe not quite that many, obviously, but you know, a good amount next.
Yes, and we'll have a little clip at the end of some of our segments and a little celebration. But we want to talk real quick before we get into our interview is the Challengescape is a group in New Lisbon, an adventure program.
Okay.
And they're having a little brat sale.
Oh, really? When is that?
So they're, the Challengescape is having a brat sale by the New Lisbon Dam and doing a car wash at the New Lisbon School on Monday, Memorial Day, from 10 o'clock until 2.
Ooh.
So if you have any questions, you can reach their lead director, Rusty Schenkel, at 608-461-0792. So go out and get a brat on Monday and get your car washed and support a good cause.
Mine could use a good wash, so it'll be perfect. I'll have to go.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start our program with a very good friend of ours, Reverend Laurie Graber at the Acres of Hope Ministries. Laurie, did I get that right?
It's Acres of Hope.
Okay, Acres of Hope Ministries.
Yes.
Well, welcome.
Well, welcome. Thank you. It's good to be back again. So we've got a lot to cover tonight with the 2 items that I would like to talk about.
Okay.
The first one is the tractor safety course that's put on by the Monroe County 4-H. And so in that course, it's also sponsored by the UW Extension Office. And they actually, it's a hands-on course for kids that are over the age of 12 that have a need to operate tractor or machinery, and it's a required course if you're going to do that on a farm. And so the course cost is $40. There's, like I said, there's hands-on, so there's a driving course that they have to pass. There's classroom instruction. There's homework, and with them having to have to pass the written exam as well. And so it's taught by the extension agents and the ag teachers here locally from Sparta, Cashton, Toma, Brookwood, and the surrounding areas all participate in putting on this course. So if they want more information regarding it, they need to contact the Extension Office, which is 608-269-8722. But when they asked me to come out to the Sparrow's Nest and host this course, I went looking, and I found out that every 3 days a child is killed in an ag-related incident. And so it really made it important for us to be able to give back to the community in this way. So the cost is minimal. $40 is just an investment in your child and in any of the family, the members that are around the farm equipment as well. So please contact them. We're looking forward to having a good program
Laurie,
with the
kids.
kids.
Is there a limit to the class number, or is it filled up, or any details like that?
There's still some openings. It does have limited space to it, so the sooner that they contact them, it's June 12th or June 14th through the 16th. It's a three-day event for them to come out, and they have to bring a bag lunch with them as students. They also have to wear closed-toed shoes and appropriate attire, and they have to be large enough that they actually, when they sit on the vehicle, on the tractor, that they're able to operate all of the controls as well. Otherwise, they won't be able to take the course.
So let's say, you know, I grew up on a farm, so maybe I want to attend, you know, or I have siblings that would. But what if there's somebody maybe who's not from a farm who is interested? Are they still able to come, or is that a good idea? Maybe they can make some extra money by helping, or how does that work?
I would still encourage the kids and the parents to contact the extension office and see if there's space available for them to attend, because when I grew up on an active dairy farm, we used to have kids that would come out and help us hay and things like that as well. And it's important to be able to have that knowledge of how the equipment works and how to be safe around it, because it is dangerous.
Absolutely.
So great. What an excellent program.
Yeah, and an excellent way for the egg department to be able to give back to the community as well.
Absolutely. So you have another event, right, with Master Gardeners?
We do.
Awesome.
Friday, June 4th, we have a group of ladies that are putting together, it's called Pruning and Planting with a Master Gardener. And this is exciting because, first of all, it's a free event. There is no cost. Anybody that attends, if they would like to bring a perennial plant and trade with another one, so they could go home with a new plant from during the trading session of the program. But we also have a guest speaker that's going to be talking about spending time with the Master Gardener, which the Master Gardener is God, and how it all relates to today's life. And it's a good segment that they have put together for the women that would attend. And then at the end of the evening, we will have snacks and enjoy those around fellowship around the campfire and that as well. So even if you don't want to bring a plant or exchange a plant, the invitation is still open for them to come and enjoy the evening with us.
And can you tell us about the location of these events, Laurie? I know it's at the Abbey. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're at the former Cistercian Abbey, which is on Havenwood Road. And so you can't miss us because the sign for Sparrow's Nest is, whether you're going to Toma or Sparta on Highway 16, you'll see the sign pointing towards the Abbey. And you just follow Havenwood all the way to the end and look up on the left, and you'll see the big brick building up on the left. And so the tractor safety course, all of that, the course that they actually set up with the cones will be behind the building, so they'll have that area controlled.
That's a large area, like a lot of acreage you have.
We have 14 acres there, and 7 of it is wooded and 7 of it is not wooded. And it takes 8 hours to mow all of that. To mow all that.
Oh, that's a perfect location for both of those events.
Exactly. So, and then come out and visit us, anytime, because we are open. Our sign says open by appointment, and that just basically gives us a chance to be able to schedule some time. If we just had people coming in, we wouldn't really actually be able to spend quality time with them. And so if we set up an appointment and give them a tour of the Sparrow's Nest, it seems to work so much better. And it gives us a chance to share that where the Abbey actually sits was the homestead where my mother grew up. The building actually sits on the 3-acre pickle patch that my mother and her siblings all tended to while they were growing up. And the other interesting fact about that is that when they picked pickles there, they would pick 2 bags of pickles for my grandfather and 1 for them. And then they would use the money that they had earned from their pickle picking to pay for school clothes and things that was their kind of mad money back in the time when they were growing up. So it has a lot of history for us there.
That is very cool. It's just continuing that hard-working atmosphere from then until now. That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh, well, we have to wrap up. Thank you for joining us. Real quick, our viewers can get in touch with the Abbey or Acres of Hope Ministries.
Yep. Acres of Hope Ministry, you can call me at 661-406-1721. Be happy to help them. Send us an email at acresofhope@yahoo.com, and we'll answer whatever questions. We're open for showers, weddings, reunions.
A beautiful location for events like that.
Yep. Any way we can give back to the community.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Laurie.
Well, thank you. It was great to hear from you.
Yeah.
Catering for the cast and crew has been provided by Strike Zone and Pizzones in Toma. Great food with fun for the whole family. A new organization that offers clothing and other essentials for family is in need. But first, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors.
Your hometown news is brought to you by Oakdale Credit Union, Hardware Hank in New Lisbon, The Fun Company Game Room Store, and the Little Cottage Home Decor and more in New Lisbon.
It's been a long day.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I really don't feel like cooking, so...
The best pizza? Look at that crust and cheese. Amazing burgers and steaks. Just the way I like it. Food the whole family loves. That's our specialty. And don't forget, 12 lanes of bowling fun and a huge game room. Rain or shine, always a great time. Strike Zone and Pizzones in Toma.
We love being active and living life to the fullest, but life can sometimes have other plans. Do you suffer from neck and lower back pain, muscle aches, and poor mobility? Trust Olson Chiropractic to find you the right treatments that fit your needs, including the benefits of an alkaline lifestyle and healthy nutrition to help guide you to a better, more active life. Call Olson Chiropractic today, trusted in Toma for over 20 years.
Hardware Hank knows you have projects, lots of important projects, from paint to plumbing, electrical, and yard maintenance. We have the area's largest selection of Milwaukee tools. Hey, it's what the pros use. We even have an in-store chainsaw sharpening service. It's time to build your property's value with Hardware Hank New Lisbon.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
At Toma Health, our accredited sleep services diagnose and treat sleep disorders so you can get the rest you deserve.
I came to Toma Health Sleep Services because I was exhausted during the day.
And treating people with sleep disorders, I feel like I can really help them, and it really makes a difference in their life.
I would highly recommend Toma Health Sleep Services.
Visit Toma Health Sleep Services for a better night's sleep.
You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
They can outgrow an outfit in weeks. Sometimes the clothes just never even get worn. So what do you do with all these clothes? Sure, you could give them away, but what if you're a foster parent who never knows necessarily who you're going to be caring for or what age? Most foster kids come with just the clothes that they're wearing on their backs. We have a young mother that saved all of those clothes and toys and decided to start an organization called The Caring Closet. Please welcome to the program, Danielle Calhoun. Welcome, we're so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So, do you mind kind of briefly describing what The Caring Closet is or how it got started?
So it kind of started, I had an abundance of everything from the placements I've had. So it was filling up the house, and my husband made a comment, and it kind of started everything. We started in a tiny storage unit, and then we met Isaac, and he gave us some areas to use, and it exploded. So.
And when you're saying areas to use, where is that area now, Danielle?
So right now we are renting at the old post office on Superior Avenue.
Here in Toma?
Yep. We have the whole basement, and now we just started renting the whole second floor.
Oh, wow.
The basement's for all the clothing, toys, diapers, formula, everything that you'd need for a placement, beds, anything. And then the upstairs is for visit rooms and for social workers to utilize if they have an emergency and need to get kids out to stay up there until they find placement.
It's like a little safe haven in a sense. It's got everything you may need and that family-oriented connection for everybody to feel safe and welcome.
Yep.
That's huge. That's awesome.
And who would you recommend that would need to get in touch with the Caring Closet? Like what kind of family situation or who would need to use that?
So lots of people have been utilizing it. Lots of foster parents go down there, social workers that are working with families. Birth to Threes utilized it for some of their families. And then people just reach out to us through social media on our Facebook page, and we try to help them as best we can as well.
So like for my, just to use an example, like for myself right now, I'm doing a big rummage sale with the New Lisbon City garage sale, and I know I've got some baby stuff, and if I don't sell that, could I bring like an extra height chair or a bathtub thing and donate to that to your organization?
So we take things, but then we also make emergency posts. So if there's something that we don't have, we'll post on Facebook, and people that do have it can get it to us so we can get it where it needs to go.
So what is the Facebook name so viewers might keep an eye out, you know, if they have something or even if they want to donate, whether that's going out to buy that item just to help a good cause, you know, or maybe they have it lying around, or even just donating the money so you guys can go get what you need. You know, what Facebook page is that they can use?
It's Caring Closet Inc.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, Caring Closet Inc. on Facebook.
Yep. And then if you watch that page in the winter, we usually do a big thing to help kids that are in foster care. We do a big Christmas thing to get kids presents and help families out that way too.
What impact have you noticed that you've had on the people that are coming in to use that, Danielle?
It's amazing because you get these kids, and I've had most of my placements have came with nothing, from newborns, from the NICU to teenagers, and they come with nothing, so it's easy to run down there and grab whatever you would need.
And then those are free items for those families to come and take. So if you had some teenagers, look, if I had extra jewelry even, and then maybe some young girls would like earrings or necklaces.
Is there anything you're in need of, like really big right now?
So we're always in need of diapers and totes. Those are our biggest things that go the fastest.
When you say totes, like a storage tote, or like with the lid and okay.
That's how we store like all of our clothes. So we have one room just for clothes, and we have all sizes for children from newborn to 14, 16 youth. So it's easy to access, and you grab a tote, go through it, and get whatever you need.
That is awesome. Do you ever need volunteers to help even just go through things?
I would love volunteers to come down. The Guardians of the Children came down and spent a day with us, and they took care of so much stuff. But whenever you get donations, then you need to go through it all and put it away.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck, and I hope our viewers can connect with you through your Facebook page.
Thank you.
Caring Closet Inc. Right? Okay. Well, stick around. We have the 450th show celebration continuing with clips from the past 450 shows. A lot of great memories. Stay tuned.
This hot tub is so relaxing. The stress of the week just melts away.
Hanging out with friends is fun.
And we have so many reasons to get together.
My Traeger grill is the difference between a good
and an amazing barbecue.
The Fun Company Game Room Store
is where the fun begins.
It's been a long day.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I really don't feel like cooking, so...
the best pizza. Look at that crust and cheese. Amazing burgers and steaks. Just the way I like it. Food the whole family loves. That's our specialty. And don't forget, 12 lanes of bowling fun and a huge game room. Rain or shine, always a great time. Strike Zone and Pizzone's in Toma.
What's the more in the little cottage home decor and more? Fashion. Shopping is fun at the little cottage. Your look and discover more at the Little Cottage Home Decor and More, New Lisbon.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
Hardware Hank knows you have projects. Lots of important projects. From paint to plumbing, electrical, and yard maintenance. We have the area's largest selection of Milwaukee tools. Hey, it's what the pros use. We even have an in-store chainsaw sharpening service. It's time to build your property's value with Hardware Hank New Lisbon.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
At Toma Health, our accredited sleep services diagnose and treat sleep disorders so you can get the rest you deserve.
I came to Toma Health Sleep Services because I was exhausted during the day.
And treating people with sleep disorders, I feel like I can really help them, and it really makes a difference in their life.
I would highly recommend Toma Health Sleep Services.
Visit Toma Health Sleep Services for a better night's sleep.
Hi, I'm Josh Tully from The Josh Tully Show. You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Well, welcome back. We're going to take a little trip down memory lane, and we're going to watch a video, a 450 show memory video, and cut our 450th cake. So let's take a look.
If you had a chance to go back home to a place that you spent a lot of time growing up and were able to renovate it, would that be a cool thing to do?
Yeah, that would. I'd like that.
Well, the New Lisbon Memorial Library Board took a big step last week as they put a remodeling project back from the back burner to the front burner by awarding the contract for a preliminary plan for the remodeling and expansion of the library to Lake Delton-based architectural design consultants. Ironically, New Lisbon native Andy Berry joined that company a month ago and will be part of redesigning the library that he hung out at as a kid.
I'm April Arndt, bringing you your entertainment news. The X Factor begins its second season with new judges Britney Spears and Demi Lovato joining returning judges Simon Cowell and L.A. Reid.
You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
And welcome to Lynxx 24. I'm Dan Hellman, your host on the 24, along with my co-host Pete Mallinger, who's filling in for Steve. Our top story for this show, Lynxx 24 is now 1 year old. We've been bringing you the news now for 52 weeks, and what a ride it's been. When we filmed the first show, we didn't get done filming until after 11 p.m.
See the front page there of the Messenger?
Yes.
You're going to talk about that one right now? Or
yes, I'll talk about, it's on the front lower page.
Welcome to Lynxx 24. I'm April Frelke, your host on the 24, here with my co-host Nick Kaufman. This week marks a milestone for Lynxx 24. It has been 2 years that we've been here connecting you to our community. That means for 104 shows, we've been sharing good things in our region and our community with you.
How did we end up with 104 show celebration? I mean, wouldn't we be celebrating like 100 shows?
You're analyzing it really critically.
Well, it was just, you know, there's usually a 100th anniversary year kind of thing.
Well, it keeps our viewers on their toes. 104 shows.
52 times 2. I get it now.
104.
Okay, I gotcha.
2 years, though, but we can just keep saying 2 years.
Okay.
You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Well, this is a special week here at Lynxx 24, as this is our 200th show. So it was not so much what the content was when she did her Tarzan story. It's what went on behind the scenes, if you want to take a look.
Okay, you're going to go to Melissa first. So.
You're watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Back to the Connect 24. Joining me this week are 3 young actors who were part of the cast that presented the musical Tarzan at the New Lisbon High School a couple of weeks ago.
This week is Lynxx 24's 250th show.
Okay, yeah. And there's always a lot going on. So that's fun. It's intriguing. How about you?
Yeah, about my favorite thing would have to be going to Walmart after we film, getting groceries or whatnot, and people say, hey, I just saw you on TV. It's kind of a little fun notoriety thing.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, apparently. How about you?
Just working with you, Nick Kaufman. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Welcome to our 300th show here on Lynxx 24. The anchor crew is all here, and we'll be sharing some of our favorite memories, plus celebrating a bit later in the show. We eat dinner before we do things. We meet all of our guests. And so
it's the time we get to spend together.
Yeah, it's like a family. I love my Thursday nights. I'm Thursday night's my TV night. And it's like fun night and camaraderie, and I feel like it's a family. So
we do
my favorite parts.
Why are we dressed up?
Well, Nick, you tell us.
This is our 400th show.
400th
400 show. Now, not ours, okay, because they've been doing shows for studio about 8 years,
right? I should say Tim and Peter Mallinger's.
Tim and Peter Mallinger, absolutely. Now, how many years have you been anchoring?
It was 2 years.
And right now we can see on our screen they just showed the original cast.
They flashed.
They just did that real quickly. So Joe?
2 years.
Yeah, just a little over 2 years, May.
6.
6, and me about 8 months short of, or a full term, 9 months full term short of you.
And out of the 8 years.
Out of the 8 years.
But for our viewers, Nick and Lucy are moving to Tennessee.
Yeah, I've known that we've kept it all from you guys for a while. But yes, we're going to be finally retiring down in Tennessee. I am going to miss our 6 years here. Anchoring. It's been really, really swell. Going to miss the whole cast, the crew, everybody that's been here, what we do here. It's been great.
This is my last show, and it's been a 3-year thrill ride being here at Lynxx, so it's been fun. I think I'm going to be working kind of full-time now as an anchor for Channel 19, ABC affiliate in La Crosse.
Please welcome co-anchor Charity Seebecker. Charity, great to have you.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to join the team. I'm excited.
And I remember interviewing you at the Juneau County Fair.
Yes.
I remember your pig.
Yep.
And you were showing your pig, and I was sad because it was going to have to.
Yep, I had to sell her to market.
To market. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a nice way to say it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the nicest way to say it. She was my best friend. I taught her how to play tag, and I still have fond memories of her. But yep, I'm sure she made some family happy that needed the food.
Well, here we are, 450 shows later. And Roger, Roger Jones, one of our camera crew. You've been here the whole time, Roger.
Yes, I have.
Favorite memory, thoughts, comments, what are you thinking? 450.
Well, a lot of memories. The first episode, we were here till almost midnight. 6 hours trying to get it because we had to edit everything. It was crazy. Not like now when we do it live.
Yeah, we do it live. We don't pre-record. We are
Come a long way. Come a long way. Some of my favorite memories, Doc Shekel being on the show every time he's on. Blowing up pumpkins for Halloween.
Yes.
Gotta love that.
There was a lot of science stuff.
A lot of science. Learned a lot of things actually here. Wow. Quite a few things. Met a lot of people. Met a lot of great people here. All the anchors all become friends of mine. So
they have, and especially Nick for you, right?
Nick, yep. And I miss him.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite show episode that stands out? Maybe not your favorite memory, but just like, wow, I couldn't believe it happened, or.
I remember all the ones we had in the parking lot. Those all stand out in my head because we didn't have so many out there, so they all kind of stand out. But I think when we had Cody on and me and him did the hunting episode,
yes,
was one of my favorite ones.
Cody Przybylski, right?
Yep. Yeah, he became an anchor for a little while too, and it was good times there.
Anything on the go? Do you know when we've gone out in the public and you've done a lot of our camera work on that? Any memory from that, Roger?
Water Shooter Days. We've been down there a couple of times. We did the Armed Forces Day Parade a couple of times. I filmed some of the sports games in New Lisbon. So yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, and your son has been on our show.
My son has been on. Jaden, yeah, he's a musician as I am, and so he's been on here a few times. I was on for the ACT also.
Okay. Well, we should probably, we got a minute left. We got to cut the cake, and then maybe Charity. What did you think watching that, Charity? I'm going to just start cutting our cake here.
I was excited to kind of see, I am fairly new to watching Lynxx 24 after when I was actually interviewed in 2018. And so it was kind of nice to see what my years ahead will be like, in a sense, as an anchor, and what I have to look forward to and the different people I get to meet. So I'm excited. I'm excited to keep working with you longer, so you can't leave now.
I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon.
So we're gonna cut our little cake, and we've got chocolate and vanilla. So Roger, do you have a preference?
Chocolate.
Roger's gonna do chocolate.
Good choice. I feel the same.
Yes. So and I have to say, Nick stopped by this week. He's in town, and we got to chit chat. And Charity, he gave you a wonderful compliment.
Aww.
And said that you've got some great energy. So,
thank you.
So welcome to our team. Well, we want to thank you for watching your hometown news, where we are connecting you to the community. There you go.